Thank God I'm a bishop. Thank God. But I see sweep church. I see sweep our church. Ask all my leaders. If I go to my branch, it was last year, I went to my branch. Service was at 6 o'clock, I was there after 4. And the whole place was a mess. I carried broom. I began to sweep it. One of the members that was just coming from office and saw me sweeping. She jumped out of the car. I ran. Hey, Daddy, no, Daddy. I said, what is it? Before you were born again, I've been doing it. That I'm a bishop doesn't mean that I'm a chief servant. But that does not mean that if it's your duty for you to do it and you're not doing it and your pastor is doing it, it's counted as a sin. We are too familiar with God and we choose the services we come. I want you that cannot fail you. They say Monday service. So Monday, not too many people will be there. Who is speaking? Maybe in your church they have hoster. Go and look. Who? Evangelist Mike. When we depart, Daddy will be there. Daddy on Thursday, okay. On Thursday, yes. I will come. So you are too familiar. You are too familiar. It's an error. Change your ways. It's time that you don't understand where I'm coming from. It's very far. I spend this to as a time for. So why complaining, sir? Bible says seek knowledge from afar. Sir, in the same geographical place where you worship and you are complaining, somebody else come far than where you are. God hates murmurers. You are too familiar with God at the detriment of your breakthrough. Let me put it the right way for you. At the detriment of your calling. If your calling means anything to your life. Error. Sir, do you know we are too familiar because we are pastors, because we are deacons, and then we are deaconesses, we are elect deaconesses, elect elders, that we don't even pay our tithe. We are too familiar. How can a pastor pay tithe? No, I don't need to. If I pay my tithe, that's what they are used to eat. I don't want them to talk. Let me just put something in an envelope to pay. I'm not scaring you. But if a Bible student, your head is sure. Every act of disobedience attracts him. I don't care who you are. I don't care how much you receive. What you pay as tithe is somebody else's offering. Do you hear me? What you are bragging as tithe is somebody else's offering. Some of you, when you are going to church, that's when you remember to change all the 15 naira to 30 naira. There are people who have to come from Abuja to come and ask for change from your hand. Say, don't worry, they take 3 times they take offering in our church. Too familiar with God. We are too familiar with God that the unbelievers are now abusing us. That our character again does not attract them to the God that we serve. It's as bad as that. Usa was too familiar. He had been seeing that in there. It's a common wood. Say this is a church, and you are a crane driver. He said your job today is to go and pull down some houses, and you see church, you put something there. If you last the next 5 years on the earth, press my nose. Either it's a fake church or it's original church. You are not the owner that called the person. No, you didn't hear me. Those of you, if I ever said MPF quarters where I stayed before, we were using a flat. That's where we started from. And they came and pulled it down. They removed the guy died the following month. We never caused him. We never caused him at all. The most painful that he came back secretly to beg, yet he died. He died on the job. Let me move ahead. Because if I continue to tell you the signs of failure, we won't leave here today. Even when God is speaking to you the way you can understand that son, fast. Because your wife just cooked a pussy soup. So when I wake up this morning, my body they do me jiki bang bang. So my leg wobble. I don't know how I'm going to do it. God can understand. So not everything you think God understands, not your foolishness. Uzzah was so familiar, and yet God counted it as error and struck him dead. The question I'm asking, where did Uzzah ended up? Hell or heaven? Hell. Alright. Where do you think you will end up? Your prayerlessness. Your that's English. Givelessness. Sir, when you give any offering that is not commensurate to your level, it's a sin before God. You know, we are Bible students here, so there's no need for me to be opening Bible for you. I know you know more than I do. Thank God for that. You know, the Bible says, why have you done this against me? You know, if not bringing your word, I don't want to cut you around that thing. You know, some of you are robbers. So, in offering and he died. In offering and what? You can imagine if I want to give an offering and I now bring 100 naira to give an offering. I bring 100 naira to bring an offering. Because it's a sin. Even if I pay 1,000 naira as an offering, it's a sin on my part. In end, it's a sin on my part. Because I'm blessed more than that. But I'm giving an offering, you must give according to your level. You don't give according to how you feel like and how you wish. Jesus got that in the Bible. Give based on the blessing God has blessed you. It is your faithfulness that will get you to be increased. It's a give offering because your pastor will bring that 200 to give, and you that you are blessed more than your pastor, thank God for the grace of God. Say, no, if my pastor can give 200, no, let me humble myself. Let me give 50 naira. Let me give 50 naira. And you say you're satisfied, and you are going. That's what many pray, and it takes longer time to be answered. Number two. Let me move to number two. God will teach you the rest. Number two. Abinadab. Abinadab is the father of Uzzah and Ahio. Abinadab is like the bishop. The Bible says, can somebody read it for me, please? Can I get somebody who can read it for me? Read 1 Samuel for me, please. 1 Samuel, chapter 7. Start reading from verse 1 and 2.
30,000. Again, David gathered together all the chosen men of Israel.
1 Samuel 7, please. 7. 1 Samuel 7, 1 and 2.